What's the craziest thing you've ever done?
For me, this is crazy. So I've always been terrified of deep open water. So I can swim in a pool. In like a controlled environment. I got no problem. I don't need to see the bottom. But when you're talking about an ocean that's 800 to 1,000 feet deep and it's wide open and anything can be in it, or even a lake that I'm unfamiliar with and I can't see where I'm going or swimming, I don't like that. I grew up with Jaws. It's staying with me forever. So recently I went on a trip to Tulum, and it was actually after the injury, and I was rehabbing, and I was just in a place mentally, psychologically, where I was bothered at being aware of my limitations, and I don't like discovering that I have limitations because then I don't want them to be limitations anymore. So she was with me. Two friends of ours were with me, and I decided to go snorkeling in the Gulf of Mexico. And it was terrifying, but I'm glad I did it. It was awesome. The moment I jumped off the boat, I mean, there was like the worst riptide too, which I don't recommend anyone swimming in, but I didn't know the difference. I'd never gone snorkeling. They didn't want to scare me, so they didn't say anything. So I'm swimming through a riptide in the middle of the Gulf of Mexico, and the water's like ripping me around. And I just recovered from this, and I felt good. But at that time, that's actually when I knew I was going to be able to go back to the ring, because I was able to swim through that and I had no pain, no injury, nothing. But going out into the middle of the ocean, I think was the craziest thing that personally I've ever done. When you think about all the things that could go wrong, it was pretty crazy. And it was one of the most enlightening spiritual experiences I think I've ever had, to be able to engage with another world, and just be a visitor there, and to just be able to leave. Everything was great. Like, it was awesome.